Hello everybody and welcome back into Fantico Coliseum here from Toronto. The Wild Hounds and the Niagara Icedogs. The Wild Hounds making their home debut this season and their home opener. And the Wild Hounds beat the Icedogs in the first game of the season 5-4 back in Niagara. And just a few lineup changes today. And Alex Lash will be switching lines with Ryan Woods. Yeah, I think that is a good combination, and Lash is the hottest rookie for this Wildhound team since they acquired him, and they want him on the top line. Here comes the opening face-off here tonight from Toronto. The Wildhounds have a new goal horn, by the way. You'll hear that if they score today, which most likely they will. Draw one, Carr clears it at the net. First stop of the game already there, and Betts takes a bump, and it's picked up here by the Wildhounds. Played in front, Carr. Lost it, Butler. Here's Gushin down the ice. What a play by Gushin to deke him out. Circles back again. Very tricky player in Gushin. He's one of the hottest rookies for Niagara. Play back to Uberty. Uberty now, and the Wildhounds can't get it out. Uberty centers Gushin. He's stopped by Ryerson. Plays it out, and that rolls out of the reach. Coteau has it. Here's Gushin again. Stopped again by the netminder Ryerson. McKinney can't clear. Another chance. That shot scores! It's Butler. His first goal of the season. And Niagara opens the scoring, 3:55 into period one. Yeah, big goal for the Niagara Icedogs. You want to get off to a good start. You got to strike first, especially when you're playing on the road. It's harder. Face off one back. Wildhounds control. It's Alex Lash, the rookie. Hot rookie. Shot. Blocked towards the goal. Betts has control now. Here's Betts. Plays it across to Gushin. Gushin off his stick it goes. Here's Owen Carr. Carr bump, but still has the puck centered to Lash. Lash in tight, trying to move in with a chance. Betts has it. And a big hit there. And we're going to have a fight between Betts and Owen Carr. I love the Wildhounds home jerseys this year. Just very colorful. They stand out very well as Carr pummels Betts to the ice in front of the home crowd. Yeah, it's going to be a good game here today for sure. So both will go to the box. 5 minutes for fighting. Niagara has the only goal here so far in the first, almost halfway through the period. Here's the draw left side of the Wildhound net. One back by Toronto. Walshwin plays it across to Lawson. Lawson looks up ice. Had help, but that goes down the ice on net. Teenan now poked off his stick. Wildhound short-handed here. And here it's played across. Fimis, big hit on him. Joseph, and that's offside against the Wildhounds. Hello?
Hi, Jay.
Hey, what's up?
Is your mom around? I want to ask her a quick question, but she's not picking up her phone.
I'll let her know you called. Yeah, she's just upstairs.
Okay, yeah, tell her to give me a call. I want to ask her a question.
All right.
Okay.
Love you.
Me too.
Bye. Mom? Anissa wants you to call her. So the face-off will come now here to the right side and just outside the zone of the Niagara ice. Draw one back by Niagara on this power play. Castle controls. In they come. It's dumped in far side. Beakers to it. Plays it ahead. That's turned over. Now a pass. Fimis. That shot in tight is stopped by Ryerson. And he'll hold on for a face-off in the Wildhound zone. Pressure early on here by Niagara has been a lot better than the Toronto Wildhound energy. Wildhound's going to have to start to get something going here. Face-off one back. Here's Beaker. Plays it up to Joseph. Here comes Carl. Joseph with speed, short-handed. Joseph goes to the net, short-handed. He shoots. Stopped by Teenan. And he holds on for a face-off in the Niagara end on their own power play. So the draw will now come here to the left side of the net. One back. It's picked up by Diancio. That's played to Enright. Now Cook with it. Here comes Cook inside, looking to get to the goal. Centers Fimis, that shot blocked. Walshwin controls the Sealer, penalty done. Here's Sealer, playing it back across, and Blyer is caught offside. at the Niagara line. 10:18 to go in the first period. It's 1-0 in favor of the Niagara Icedogs. Here's the draw. One back by the Wild Hounds. They just cleared inside. Here's Moxon, brings it in, drops it off for Lash, and that goes behind the goal for Bwyer. Bwyer to Lash. He shoots off the outside of the post. Alex Lash that close. And right. Here's Fimmins. Back to Castle, off his stick. Here's McKinney, brings it in, drops it back to Bwyer, plays it over the Lash and tight. And a backhander off the side of the goal. Another try, and Teenan makes the stop and holds on for another face-off in the Niagara zone. You can see the chances building up there, and Wildhounds picking up the tempo a bit here late towards the end of this period. Here's the face-off. One back and controlled. Diane Seal looks ahead to Butler. Big hit, he's taken down. And it's cleared right back in here. Lodge after it. Here's Enright. Uberty. And Uberty with control will go back to his own corner. Big hit. And he loses the puck. That's dropped back. Shears in front. Lodge a backhand. Easy save. Johnson back. Lodge. McKinney. He fires. That's stopped. It's in the air. It's in the net. And the Wildhounds have tied it. A weird bounce. It was stopped. It went over the shoulder of the netminder, Teenan. And the game is tied. Robert McKinney with his first as a Toronto Wildhound. So a big goal for the Toronto Wildhounds. That evens things up here late in towards the end of the first period. Diane Seal with control. The Wildhounds' new goal horn just went off for the first time. That stopped. Cleaver. Here's Alex Lash, and here come the Wildhounds again. Lash was taken off. He's taken down. They wanted to call. Carr going after his man for it. Here's Butler, had the first goal of the game. It went to Niagara. Deep here in the corner. Here's Cleaver. Looks up ice and finds Owen Carr. Carr on the right wing, races in. Here's Owen Carr. And what a stop by Teenan. He was beat completely, but he made the stop on the backside, and now the Wildhounds are getting a penalty for tripping. Just trying to play the puck and got under the skate, and Niagara is going to go to the power play. So Luke Cleaver will go to the box. And the face-off here to the right side of the Wildhound net. Here's the draw. One back by the Icedogs. Betts in, shoots. Stopped by Ryerson. It goes to the corner. In along the boards again. Fim is back. Cateau centers. Betts in front. What a save again. Ryerson on a great passing play. Fimmins to Castle again in front. Another shot stop. Another one was sitting there. 2 seconds. Another save Ryerson. And that's the end of the period. Wildhounds and Icedogs tied at 1 after 1. Good first period for both these teams. Niagara picked up the pace towards the end of that period on that power play. Shots to goal in the game are 9 for Niagara with 1, 8 for the Wildhounds with 1. Hits are 6-3 Wildhounds. Faceoffs 5 aside. Niagara 0 for 1 on the power play. And they still have a minute 25 to go on their second power play in the second. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Toronto. The Wildhounds and the Icedogs tied at 1 through the first 20. Draw one back by Toronto. Here they come shorthanded. Carl Joseph shoots. Teenan makes the stop and plays it down to Cateau. Cateau pushing and shoving in the Niagara zone. And in come the Icedogs, and a big stop by Ryerson early in the second period. These games go fast, especially when there's not a lot of face-offs. And then in this game tonight, there has been quite a lot of face-offs. Here's the face-off. One back by the Wildhounds. Matheson gets it ahead to Carl Joseph. He'll play it down the ice and kill off the rest of this penalty. Far side going after it. Betts has control. 20 seconds left on the rush. Here's Gushin on the power play. Looking in for the pass. Got it. Butler in. Stopped by Ryerson. Holding on again for another face-off. So Niagara on the power play 0 for 2 so far tonight. They were 1 for 5 in their opener yesterday at home. Here's the face-off to the left side of the net. Wildhounds have surrendered the first goal in the first 2 games of the season. Draw one, McKinney. Off the boards, gives away Gushin. In deep for Uberty. Uberty going to the net, center Gushin. He stopped, rebound as well. Ryerson all over that. Poked around Carr to Matheson. He finds Alex Lash. Up ahead to Owen Carr. Here comes Owen Carr. He's taken down. No penalty on the play. Betts to it. Up ahead to Gushin. Big hit. He loses possession. Lash had it back to Cleaver. Luke Cleaver clears it in. Betts has it back, and here comes Niagara. Just about 5 gone in the second period. In from the corner. Looking, dropping. Butler fires. Another stop. Ryerson. Another one after that. And now Owen Carr looks up ice to Luke Cleaver. He plays it wide of the Niagara net. Betts has it back and controls here in the corner. Took a bump, still has possession. Looks up ice here. Lash going after his man. A big hit. Uberty gets it in deep, almost halfway through the period now. Picked up here. Gushin looks to the goal. In with a shot, and Ryerson again with the stop. Beaker up to Cleaver. He's taken down. McKinney moves in. He has the only goal for the Wildhounds. That's stopped. And another great stop for Teenan. Icedogs control. Castle. Here's Alex Lash going after it. Picked up Castle. Beaker. Uberty taking off the puck. Has it again. Past the halfway mark now of the game. That shot is blocked. Beaker. Here's Shears. Up ahead to Beaker. Plays it over the red line and down the ice. Wide of the Ice Dog goal. Johnson after it. Carl. And it's dropped back to Lodge. Playing it. Here's Cook. Beaker stops Cook. But Cook still gets by. Walshwind after him. Takes him off the puck again, has it. Here's the center and pass, but Shears gets it back to Carl Joseph. Here's Joseph through center for the Wildhounds. Drops it off to Shears. He shoots. And a stop by Teenan. Joseph kicking it back. Here's Haidar. He fires. That's blocked. Joseph again. Stopped again by Teenan. Castle can't clear again. Wildhounds with it. Pass in front of the net. Another save, Teenan. Lodge steals it back. Wildhounds again. A shot. That's stopped. Joseph from behind, wraparound try, handled. A mad scrum right now in the Ice Dog zone, and now they finally clear after chance for the Wildhounds. It's been back and forth in this game. That shot is blocked. It's cleared back to center ice. 2.5 to go in the period, tied at 1 from Toronto. Here's Carl Joseph. He has Lodge going to the net. He's stopped by Teen, and it somehow stays out. Leonard plays it ahead. It's kept in momentarily. Last minute of play in this second period. Lawson shoots it back to the goal. That's handled. Now Leonard taken down by a heavy hit. Another shot. That's stopped. And picked up again by Peters of the Ice Dogs. Across to Struthers. Plays it to Sims, and that'll do it for 2. Wildhounds, Ice Dogs tied at 1 through 40. Great game here tonight. Very tight action. 1-1 after 2 is where we stand from Toronto tonight. Shots a goal in the game are 18 for the Wildhounds with 1, 16 for Niagara with 1. Hits are 9-7 Toronto. Faceoffs 8-5 Wildhounds. Power plays 0 for 2 Niagara. Wildhounds haven't had a 1-1 after 2. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Fantico Coliseum. The Wildhounds, and of course, the Ice Dogs. Draw one back, Betts controls. Here's Betts, plays it ahead, Uberty. Uberty moves in, fires, that goes wide. Rebound, stopped by Ryerson. Pass in front of the goal. Carr's the only stick there, gets it ahead to Alex Lash. And here comes Lash, looking for his first as a Wildhound. Lash moves in, and a big save. Lash again from behind, centers that across to Owen Carr. Carr looks back to Lash. Cleaver had it, he lost it. Gushin brings it back to center, and here comes Niagara. Matheson to the corner for the puck. He's there first. Plays it up to Lash. Alex Lash takes a bump, but goes after the puck again. Luke Cleaver's with him. Cleaver to Lash. He shoots. Glove stop. Teenan. It was behind him. Betts. He has it back. And again, the Ice Dogs get it out. Matheson right back in. Just over 5 minutes gone in the third period. Tied at 1, and a trip here going against the Wildhounds. So Niagara will go to their third power play tonight. They're 0 for 2. Luke Cleaver going off for 2 minutes for tripping. No, Cleaver not too happy about that call. He is just trying to play the puck, but he takes down the man. And that's a penalty either way. Face off here, right side of the Wildhound goal. One back here, controlled. Here's Diane Seal. Plays to Cook on the power play, pass in front, and they can't get a shot to the net. Here's Beaker. And here come the Wildhounds shorthanded. That's played to Lawson. Lawson moving in. Bumped off the puck, got it right back. Lawson fires. Teenan makes the chest stop. Holds on the Niagara power play. Well, there's not a lot of shots in this game. Well, there kind of are. It's like a midway point. Close to 20 shots each on goal. Only a goal scored by both teams, and we're almost halfway through the third. Draw one back, control. The shot by Beaker off the mask of Teenan. Joseph tried to get control. Here's Cook now. Here come the Icedogs on this power play. Lawson picks it up and plays it back down the ice. Fanned on. So Joseph gets it out. Here comes Niagara on this power play. Touched up Enright. There's going to be another penalty coming here to the Wildhounds. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for 13 seconds. So Niagara will have a 5-on-3. This will be their fourth power play of the game. They had 5 last night, went 1 for 5. Toronto, I believe they didn't have any. If they did, it was 0 for 1. Draw one back. Here's Coteau. Back across the Betts. In for Butler. Gushin on this power play. 1 penalty done. Gushin back. Betts fires. Stopped by Ryerson. It's kept in. Gushin, another stop Ryerson. 12 minutes ago, another shot handled. And it's cleared by the Wildhounds to center. Betts being chased by Luke Cleaver. Cleaver pokes it in deep. He came out of the penalty box and he's off to the races. Big hit there. He's going to be going off to the box again, this time for cross-checking. Butler, it's touched up by Lodge. It's going to be another 5-on-3 for Niagara. This will be their 5th power play of the night. Just like yesterday, they had 5 power plays. So Niagara and Toronto tied at 1 here in the third, and the Wildhounds on a 5-on-3 penalty kill. Here's the face-off to the right side of the net. 11:14 to play. Draw one back by the Wildhounds, and they try to clear. Fan on it, pass in front, and a big stop. Ryerson kept in. Poke to the corner. Wildhounds trying to get out. Here's a chance in front of the net, and it's stopped by Ryerson getting across. And picked up and cleared down the ice by the Wildhounds. Back to 5-on-4. Out of the box comes Joseph. He runs out of room as the puck rolls off his stick. Cook. Here's Joseph with it. 50 seconds to go on the Niagara power play. Here's Enright. Brings it in for the Icedogs. Takes a hit. And possession back to the Wildhounds. Joseph. Here's Carl Joseph. Plays it across to Matheson. Matheson in. Shoots. Fanned on it towards the goal. And an easy stop there for Teenan. Picked up again by the Icedogs. Penalties all done. Here's Luke Cleaver. Looking. Enright. Here's Enright to Cook. Cook moves in. Goes to the net. He's tripped, and they're going to have a 6th power play. They had 5 last night. They're going to have 6 today. They're 0 for 5 tonight in the game. And going off is Robert McKinney with the only Wildhound goal to this point. It was a strange one back in the first. It was stopped by the netminder, bounced over his shoulder and in. Here's the draw. 0 for 5, 11 shots on the power play for Niagara, and that's cleared down the ice by the Wildhounds. Teenan has it here. They go behind. The Wildhounds going after that puck shorthanded, and another penalty coming. He was trying to play the puck. Instead, he got the man. And 7 power plays now. The third 5-on-3 in this third period for the Niagara Icedogs. And it'll be Samuel Connors going to the box. Time on attack, 5:29 for the Icedogs, 4:49 for the Wildhounds. Face off right side of the Wildhound net. One back by the Wildhounds, picked up. And they fanned on the clear, wanted a penalty. Joseph clears, that's not out. Coteau centers, Butler fires. Stopped by Ryerson. They still can't clear. Uberty with it. Off his stick, a good play by the Wildhounds. They try to get the puck back, and they do. They bring it out. Here they come, and they clear it down the ice. Far side, Joseph was going after it. Had the puck momentarily. 16 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Here's Gushin. Back to Uberty. Off his stick it goes. Betts across. Butler fires. That's blocked. Uberty. And a good stick there, and we're back to 5-on-4. Here that's played in. Butler. Back to Betts. Centers. Beaker's there, and he plays it down the ice. Right on goal. Easy save for the netminder. Down to the final 5. Tied at 1 here in the third. Uberty. Gushin. Goes to Walshwind for the Wildhounds. Here's Walshwind. Looks to Connors. Joseph with it. Here's Carl Joseph. Plays it across Alex Lash. He fires. And a stop by Teenan with 3:32 to go in regulation time. Niagara's had power play after power play in this game here in the third, and they can't find a way to break through. Draw here. 3:32 to go. Tied at 1 in the third period. And here comes Niagara, circling back. Lash chasing after his man, just about stole it from Betts. Plays it back ahead to Gushin. Off his stick, but here he comes with it inside. That's poked back out. Coteau with control. Here's Coteau moving in. Great play, but the Wildhounds get it back. And ahead to Alex Lash. Here comes the hot rookie in Alex Lash, and he lost the puck. Coteau in the corner. Ahead to Uberty. Final minute of this third period. Wildhounds and Icedogs tied at 1. Here's Walshwin. Up ice to Alex Lash. Here comes Alex Lash moving in. He's taken down. No penalty on the play. Wow. Now again, Lash has control. He fires. Blocker stop. It's there. And Teenan has it, holding on. 32 seconds to go in regulation time. Tied at 1. Here's the face-off now. It'll come to the left side of the Icedog goal. Carr did not win the face-off. Goes to Diansio for the puck. Big hit. Wildhounds have it. Carr from behind. Backhand try. Stopped in tight. Diansio again. Up to Sims. Loses the puck. Diansio back. Ahead to Cook. Cook coming on the right wing. Wildhounds with possession. And that's played ahead to Owen Carr. 13 seconds left, and here comes Carr. Faking his way in. Carr runs out of room. Enright with it. Here's Enright. Plays it up to Cook. Cook off his stick. Brings it back inside. Wildhounds getting possession. We are going to overtime. 1-1 after 3 in Fantico Coliseum. Shots on goal in the game, 23 for Niagara with 1, 27 for the Wildhounds with 1. The hits are 13-12 Toronto, faceoffs 12-10 Toronto. Power plays Niagara 0 for 7. Toronto hasn't had any. We go to overtime, 1-1. Welcome into overtime. Wildhounds and Icedogs, second final meetup this season. And it needs overtime. Draw one back, and it's controlled here by the opposing side, the Icedogs. It's poked back out by Toronto. Cleaver brought back in here. Here's a pass to Uberty to win it. And in front, he gave it away. Here's Owen Carr the other way. Carr moving in, a one-on-one play. Gets around. What a play by Carr. Centers it across to Cleaver. Back over to Matheson. He fires. That's blocked. Here's Carr with it. 2.5 to go in overtime. Cleaver back in front. Matheson can't settle it down. Here's Uberty. Under 2 minutes to go. That's poked back to Teenan. He plays it out, and Carr was going after it. Held in by Cleaver. Played to Matheson. He shoots. Glove stop Teenan. And here again come the Icedogs with the puck. And that's turned over to Matheson. Played ahead to Owen Carr. Carr plays it over to Cleaver. Stopped by Teenan. Holding on in overtime. 1:37 to go in the overtime period. What a game we've had here today. Face-off will come to the left side of the net. Draw one back. It's picked up by Coteau in his own end. Woods has it. Centers. Matheson fires. Blocker stop. Teenan again. Woods playing it back around to Moxon. Moxon plays it back to his own zone, and the Wildhounds will regroup in their own end. Ryerson plays it back behind. Matheson controls from behind the net. Matheson doesn't know what to do with the puck at the moment. He's still behind his net. And the Icedogs, they're coming for it, and here's Matheson now. 1:10 to go in the overtime period. Here's Matheson. Moves in and circles back. Looks for a shooting lane. Can't find one. They're going to regroup again. 1 minute to go in the overtime period. He goes behind his net yet again. Here's Matheson. Still has the puck. Plays it over to Woods. Woods in the zone. Here comes Woods. Trying to get to the net. He circles back with it. And now Woods. And he comes back out as he's forced out by the Icedogs. Woods back in his own end. 40 seconds to go in the overtime period. Here's Woods. 30 seconds just about as it's played up to Moxon. Just about gave it away. Beaker has it back. Ahead to Moxon. Played over to Woods. Here comes Woods. In it to win it. And he goes behind the net. Has it again. Drops it back off the boards. And the miscommunication. It goes back to the Toronto zone where Ryerson will play it to Beaker. Ahead to Moxon. 13 seconds to go in the overtime period. Moxon fires it at the net. Teenan makes the stop. 7 seconds to go. Here's Beaker from behind. Coteau in the corner. They steal it. Moxon drops it back to Beaker. Trying to get a shot. He can't. We are going to a shootout here tonight in the season home opener for the Wild Hounds. 1-1 after overtime. It's been a very tight game here today. Shots are goal in the game, 31 for the Wild Hounds, 23 for Niagara. Hits 13-12 Toronto. Faceoffs 12 aside. Power plays 0 for 7 Niagara. Toronto hasn't had any. We are going to a shootout tonight from Fantico Coliseum. Welcome into the shootout here from Toronto, and shooting first, it will be the Icedogs. And they're going to go with Uberty. Uberty in on Ryerson. He's stopped by Lyrell Ryerson. Got the glove out and robbed him in round one. Toronto shooting now. And they're going to go with Woods. Here comes Woods in. Woods with the fake. He's stopped by Teenan. And the Wild Hounds failed to succeed in round one. Niagara's round two now. Here's Gushin. He's been dangerous all night. Gushin off the goalpost. Ryerson got a piece. Round two for the Toronto Wild Hounds. Luke Cleaver. Here's Cleaver. Fakes in. Scores! Round two, and the Wild Hounds strike. A chance to win. Shooting third for the Niagara Icedogs, it will be Butler. He scored the only goal for Niagara. In he comes, and he stopped. And the Wild Hounds open their home opener with a 2-1 shootout win over the Niagara Icedogs. So the Wild Hounds win it 2-1, the final score in a shootout in their home opener of the 2022 season. Next game is on the road for the Toronto Wild Hounds, and if you're wondering who they face, it's the Kitchener Rangers in Kitchener.